Oh, hello beautiful friends, here we are again. Well, we're back in lockdown, so people ask me how we're going to get out of lockdown. Well, the short answer is very simple. Just say no. There's a saying that we train people how to treat us by what we permit to continue. And that certainly seems to be true at the moment with all these restrictions. Just say no. If people don't just say no in sufficient numbers, I mean, these masks are already compulsory, even though the evidence suggests A, they don't work, and B, they do more harm than good. And you've all seen the evidence. I've been putting it up on social media for months. Good, hard scientific evidence. And yet the more you wear them, the more you're training the government how to treat you, how to treat us, how to treat me. I don't want to be part of it. And the next thing, if we train them to treat us like shit, is they're going to bring in this not properly tested vaccine and make it compulsory. I'm not against vaccines. If you've done your research, you want to take one, that's fine, but it's got to be your choice. So what happens if they bring in the compulsory jab? And they say all of us that haven't had one can't work, can't travel, can't even go to the supermarket. What happens if they try to starve us out? Well, that's where Plan B comes in. And I thought about this. I mean, I had no idea that this nonsense was going to come. But I think I had an idea that some form of totalitarian uprising was going to happen. Some form of totalitarian coup. And I wrote in my book that I wrote 3 years ago of what to do next in a situation like this. Okay, I thought we had forever. I thought we had 20 or 30, 40 years to sort it all out. But we haven't. We've got a month, maybe two. So we've got to get on with it. And I talked about how we could set up a free gift economy where nobody keeps score, nobody cares who's winning and losing. It's based on generosity. You help other people to keep up with you. You don't try and keep up with them. Complete reversal of the way we've been brought up. A complete reversal of the game we did not devise, that I keep talking about, that we've been born into. We were born into this game we did not devise. We can never win this game. We've been playing this game now for, I don't know, thousands of years. When was money first invented? Thousands of years. Probably goes back to Babylon, I don't know. Einstein said that you can't solve a problem with the same thinking that got you into it in the first place. Another saying that goes around a lot is the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over again and hope for a different result. Well, we've been doing that for thousands of years. We've been playing the same game over and over again for thousands of years. And we keep getting the same result. So now we have to say we're not playing that game anymore and we're going to do something different. I suggest in my book what we can do different. The book is called, as most of you know, Love Not Fear. You can buy it from Amazon if you want, but you can get a free download off my website. I'll put a link below. And in case I forget to put a link below, it's very simple. It's lovenotfear.uk. You go to the bottom of every page, you get a list of options as to how you want to acquire the book, and the last of those options is a free download. So just download it for free, you don't have to pay for it. I'm not doing this to make money, I'm doing this to try to save the world, to try to save your arse as well as mine. I'm not saying that my vision is the only vision that's valid. Read other people's books too. Put them all together. Come up with your own synthesis. But please do something. Please, 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 please. Send the free book to everybody you know. Send it to your MP. Send it to your doctor. Send it to everybody. Get these ideas out there and stop this nonsense. In the book, I say we can't convert the whole world to a free gift economy overnight based on generosity and love. We can't do that overnight. An economy where we don't try to be better than anybody else. We don't try to keep up with the Joneses. We try to help the Joneses keep up with us. It's that flip it round in your head, complete flip around. A complete take the game we do not devise and turn it on its head. Where we used to zig, let's zag. That's quite cute, I like that. Anyway, I say we can't do it overnight, but what we can do overnight, what we can do today, even if you can't go out, is you can get on the telephone to your friends and neighbours and build small groups, establish small groups, small cells if you like. Start with the people who can grow food, people who've got gardens, people who've got allotments. And give that food away to all your friends and neighbours who might need some and they can no longer go to the shops. We're going into winter, you're going to need a heated greenhouse. Come on, somebody must have one. And there's things that everyone can do, even in small flats. There's food you can grow in your bedroom. Get a book about it and find out how to do it, because otherwise people are going to be going hungry. And if you can cook, because one of the problems we have now is nobody can cook anymore. They can shove a pizza in the microwave. They can open a can of beans and shove it in the microwave. You give them real food, so a lot of them wouldn't know what to do with it. So if you can cook, teach. Either get people round to your kitchen, neighbours round to your kitchen that want to learn. Or if you can't do that and you're scared of the police knocking on your door, then just do a video of it and put it online. And there's lots of videos already online, so please learn to cook. Learn to cook, not fancy dishes, learn to cook real food that comes out of the garden and the allotment. Preferably organic. And then feed everybody in your group. Even those who can't produce food. And maybe one day your pipes will burst and one of those people you've been feeding is the local plumber. So you'll be very, very glad that you fed him. You know, what goes around comes around, and everybody has to keep score and everybody has to keep track of it. Just help each other. Get the local doctor involved in case you need what he has to offer, and the local dentist. All the local tradespeople. Everyone who has a skill, whether that skill is one that they're currently using to earn money, or whether it's a hobby. If you're good at something, then do it for the community. Make sure nobody goes hungry, please. The only thing I'm asking, please, because this is getting desperate. Please, please. If the Hunger Games start, if we can't go to the shops, please make sure nobody goes hungry. It doesn't matter if they can't do anything for you. Just make sure that nobody goes hungry. I'm talking about everybody. I mean, particularly elderly people and people with young children, but everybody. Make sure nobody goes hungry. And we've got this electoral fraud going on in America too at the same time, haven't we? I mean, I've always said, and I will keep on saying until I drop, that socialism and fascism, communism and fascism are not opposites. They're there. You can't get a cigarette paper between them. They're just two different faces of totalitarianism. So stop being drawn into this Pinky and Perky show. Yeah. We need to set ourselves free from all that nonsense too. Just to finish off, I'm going to finish off on a personal note, because some of you have contacted me and said, Jack, you're not doing as many videos as you used to. You're not on Facebook as much. To be honest, I'm getting pretty cheesed off. I'm getting pretty down in the dumps. It's like I'm talking to myself most of the time. It's like I'm talking to that wall. I get very little feedback. I do a video, maybe 20 people like it. I've been doing these things now for what, 3 months? And I've not even got 100 subscribers yet. Am I wasting my time? I need to be reaching millions. So either do one or two things, please. I'm asking you now as a personal favour. Do one or two things. Either help me reach millions, or write to me and tell me, Jack, you're wasting your time. Do one or the other. Because I've just about had it. This might be my last video. So that's it anyway. Namaste.